DJ Chemicals up next with Get Right.
You're looking for the best in news? Get it here first. Get it, boo. Now work. Oh, baby, I can't wait to get this tea, honey. Oh, my God. Really? Let me sit back and get ready, because it's going down at Chemicals Reaction. I still can't get past Frenchie. Won't never let me. Will he ever let me live?
No, you can't kick it. No, you can't.
Will he let me live? I mean, I let him live.
No.
Once
Calm. See,
once
now.
Anyway, I'm getting. Have to check myself. Like, nah. See, real friends tell you the truth. That's all it is.
That's all we
get
need.
right. We have Mariah Carey and Nicki Minaj catfight. I just want to know what's really going on with the world today. I mean, dear Nicki, why are you on the show? I don't know. Are you here for your Barbie antics? I don't know. Well, apparently, they got into a pretty heated argument while filming American Idol auditions in North Carolina. Okay. Now, it was said that Mariah Carey took the first shot at Nicki Minaj, calling the rapper a B multiple times, according to sources close to Nicki Minaj. Okay. If you go to TMZ, which TMZ always have the tea for you. They like you right as well. I might need to go intern for TMZ. Let them know how it's done.
You'll fail.
What? Huh?
I'm just playing.
No, I'll conquer them. I own TMZ by the time I leave. Be like, yes, this is for me.
You one of them $100,000 reporters that got in that newsroom.
Well, Nicki Minaj felt like Mariah Carey was wasting people's time and energy while complimenting herself and letting people know how many records she sold. She said sources say that she kept bringing up how many records she sold, how many records she sold, name dropping people she worked with, and how many tours she's done, and how many Grammy Awards she's won. Nicki Minaj got tired of that, and she just she went in. Nicki Minaj left, but then she came back after she cooled down, from the from the little heated argument they had. But how can I put this? Mariah Carey is known for being a diva. So what she say? What now about the B part? I don't know, but about her being name dropping, I could see her doing it. But Nicki Minaj, okay, we're grown, we're adults. Okay, you at audition and you doing all this. Get your life. Okay, we don't even know why you there with them lace front color wigs.
Hey, you know what?
Okay, and
I gotta stick up for Nicki. I think that Nicki, of course, I wasn't there, but I would say that if she reacted to defend herself, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yes, they're both grown adult women, but if I get attacked by you,
I mean, no, I'm not saying by any means. I'm not saying that because Nicki Minaj and her team said that Mariah kept calling her a B, and she proceeded to cuss her out. Producers had to stop filming and call it a night. Now, dear Mariah Carey, now you can't be going around calling people no B unless you get slapped in your face. Now, I understand you don't put your hands on me, but if she cuss you out, then hey, don't be shocked. And
exactly.
then don't make a comment as if am I working with 3-year-olds. The question is, I don't know. Maybe you've been around your kids too long. I don't know. But anywho, Nanny.
She been around Nick Cannon too long. He still think he a teenager.
Nick Cannon doing this thing. Anyway, later on that night, Mariah Carey tweeted, "Wow." I'm like, okay, are you wowing yourself? Anyway, later on, Ryan Seacrest went on his show and he cleared some things. He said, these are all very different individuals with different perspectives and different opinions that provided for interesting conversation and dialogue and feedback for the contestants. There's nothing wrong with disagreeing. That's going to happen, and it's okay. It got heated between Nicki and Mariah. It was very intense. I'll be honest with you. It went far last night, and it did get intense. Okay, he said. Ron Seacrest later on said, we want that. We want them to be on a panel together. This is a good team, a great team to go out and look for the next American Idol. That feedback that we give you is very good. Okay, I understand that, Ryan. Come on now. You want the fight for ratings. It might even show on air. But my question is, how did the video leak? Okay, and you need to find out who did that because that was messy. It's one thing for you to, get into altercation, but your staff leaking video, you need to find out who that is because that was messy.
But see, this kind of goes back to our question we had last week. Do you really think that American Idol show?
Yeah, I mean but that's the thing. If you X out American Idol, then you need to X out every other singing show that's out there, because you forgot that the X Factor, Sing, whatever the other shows are, they have modeled themselves after American Idol. So if American Idol leave, who was the first to do it, then cancel all the shows.
I mean, it's not a.
Because
they're the prototype. They're the ones that you look.
I'm
look
just
for
saying.
the example.
Take the dance shows. They just switched it from singing to dance. I mean, if you're gonna take that off, it's like, okay, I understand. But at the end of the day, dear Nicki, we don't know we on there. Mariah Carey, get yourself together. You too old for this. You got kids at home. Do something. Anyway, to add insult to injury, Nick Cannon stopped by Access Hollywood, and he had a couple of things to say about the fight. He said his wife's reaction was classy by keeping her calm while Nicki cursed her out. Okay, if your wife called her a B, okay, which we didn't get on camera, but the people who worked there leaked it out. Okay, yes, she's gonna be mad and she's gonna be young. Okay, if your mama called you a B, will you sit there and be calm? No. If she called your wife a B while you was there, Nick Cannon, you wouldn't be calm. Come on now, we don't even know you. First of all, once again, you jumping into a situation that does not involve you. Go work for Nickelodeon, honey. Okay, it's like, why? Okay, boo, she your mama. You gonna do whatever your mama say. Okay, so go put your baby bib on, get your diapers, put your onesie on, and get in the bed, Nick Cannon. Go to night-night. Go night-night.
Go night-night.
Okay, go night-night.
Hey, I remember that diss track that Eminem did.
I don't. Okay, where he went in on Mariah Carey and said, and then said, and then Papa goes with the music, go pop. Anyway, he went on to that. He went on to imply that Idol producers leaked the tape, questioning how the footage got to the public. Duh, Nick Cannon. We already know that. Anyway, he said, my wife is the strongest and classiest woman I've ever met. Boo, she your mama. Your mama's classy and she's strong. Boo, you and Usher need to have a meeting together and get y'all life together.
And then have
anyway,
Jesus.
He said, if you watch the video, she just maintained her composure like she does. Okay, she's been probably cussing out people since she was 2. So, I mean, Nicki Minaj from the hood. Okay, Nicki Minaj is a hood chick. She gonna go for what she know. Mariah Carey is gonna put up this front like she's classy. I'm not saying she's not, but I'm just saying, dear Mariah Carey, if you wrong, you wrong. Okay, but don't act shocked like your wife is just in the right. Come on, Nick Cannon. Quit trying to get in the spotlight. Don't nobody care about your Save a Child Foundation, whatever. Okay.
What is that show he's on? He's hosting now. What is it called?
World Change. I don't know. Don't nobody care about him.
On ABC5.
And
America's Got Talent.
And I'm trying. It's like, Nick, you're not even funny. Then he tried to come out with a rap career. Then he tried to act in the Love Don't Cost a Thing. Christina, I don't know, Nick.
His last actual notable worthy.
And do you know he actually?
He's still drumline.
Not too many years ago, came out with a stand-up comedy video, like he was like Nick Cannon's road to where he is now.
What? Where did that go? Airborne, like what?
I'm trying to.
It's not even plastic worthy.
I'm trying to. Is Cedric the Entertainer funny?
Oh,
you're not. Okay. Anyway,
wow,
I hope these ladies figure this situation out. It's childish. Get over yourself. Nick Cannon, go change the diapers. Make sure your wife feet is rubbed at night.
You mean your mama?
Yeah. I'm like, dang, I didn't know you sleep in the bed with your mama. You grown. But anyway. Next up, we got Rick Ross and Young Jeezy. Now, Frenchie, you addressed this situation earlier about the fight.
Exactly.
And I feel like the fight is unnecessary. Okay. It's time for Rick Ross, KFC, Santa Claus, whatever his name is, and Young Jeezy, the Coke man. I need them to go ahead and bear this. It's y'all too grown for this. And not only that, Rick Ross is the owner of Maybach Music Group, and Young Jeezy is the A&R for I can't think of the label right now. You guys have a lot in jeopardy right now, and because of this situation, they can fire you and say, hey, you put our business out there, you put our label out there like this, bye-bye. You know what I'm saying?
It's over.
And it's like, it's not the first time that Rick Ross and his music group have got into it with people. Okay, then you got, what's his name? Oh, Gunplay, who was a part of Maybach Music.
Yeah.
Which his name alone is like, basically the man is insane. He lost his mind. Anyway, well, along with the Young Jeezy fight that broke out and DJ Drummer ran and whatever. Gunplay, who's an artist on Rick Ross' label, got into it with 50 Cent and his bodyguard. They beat his end.
Really?
I am not a believer of jumping. Okay? Listen.
Wow.
Okay? You got 5 or 6 dudes jumping this one guy, and y'all think that that's cool? I don't understand. Where they do that at? I don't understand that. And apparently, if you go to TMZ, once again, TMZ got the best. You can clearly see 50 Cent was a part of it. You see him, okay? He was in there. He might have got a little kick in or a little push. You still was in it, okay? Now I'm just saying we too grown. Y'all too grown for this. Y'all are rich people making millions of dollars, and y'all acting hood. See, you can take the people out the hood, but you cannot take the hood out of them. People. Okay, so dear Rick Ross, KFC. Young Jeezy, 50 Cent, and Gunplay, we don't know who you are, baby. Do you know him? I mean,
he's part of the power circle. I mean, he's featured on like 1 or 2, 3, 4 songs. I mean,
first of all, when you look at him, he looked like somebody drugged out uncle.
He sounds like it's all on me.
He sound real. So I mean, and he ended up making a statement that if he saw 50 Cent, he would kill him. First of all,
okay, that's
first of all, I need you to go somewhere and go to rehab, then go to therapy, then get your life together, okay? Because you got too much going on, okay? You got too much going on for you to say that. You know, well, apparently the beef goes back. Not only Rick Ross and Young Jeezy beef go back to a track that he did, Blowing Money Fast, about the black mafia or whatever. Well, Young Jeezy felt like that Rick Ross disrespected the black mafia. Well, Rick Ross said it wasn't like that. You know, I was just making a song, whatever. Anyway, well, when he confronted Young Jeezy about it, Young Jeezy didn't give him a yes or no answer that he was beefing with him. Well, when they was at the BET Awards, of course, Black Degrading Television, of course, they would have this, of course. Of course, BET, you would never catch TV1 having this, by the way. So I need all the people who watch BET to take that off their channel, like DirecTV was, and just tune in to TV1. Anyway, they were backstage at the Hip Hop Awards, and they got into it. Well, they said there was gunshots and pepper spray. That's the Hip Hop Awards for you, ain't it?
BET Hip Hop Awards. And the show has not even aired yet. And on top of that,
it was in Atlanta. Oh, Lord.
Wow.
So you know it probably was gunshots and a whole lot of other stuff.
The show has not even aired yet.
Oh, I know.
So
that's what I'm saying. You got all this going on that's tied to BET. That's really bad.
Very bad.
I mean, and then dear BT, what made you think that they wouldn't cross paths? Come on now, you already knew they was beefing. It's just like sitting them next to each other or row behind each other. Anyway, dear Rick Ross, Young Jeezy, 50 Cent, and Gunplay, baby, we don't know who you are. Anyway, baby, grow up. Be mature, okay? I understand you want to be hood in the street or whatever. We ain't in the hood, okay? You making $1 million. Leave that hood alone. Anyway, next up, we got 106 in Park, okay?
Oh, Lord, do not
106
get her started.
in Park have not only one host, not only two hosts, they have 4. They have Bow Wow, Miss Maki from Houston, Payon, and Shorty the Prince from Detroit. Okay. Now, my question is, why in the flocker? Okay. What's the purpose of having 4 hosts? I really want you guys. I'm gonna tune in. Probably tomorrow, I may not. Who knows?
Next week.
I really want to understand why they have 4 hosts. Hopefully. And then you got Bow Wow, who's known as Mr. 106 in Park because he held the top spot for the most video, number 1 spot or whatever. Okay, I understand that you want to bring young people in to watch the show. Who is Bow Wow?
Wow, UBA.
What has he came out with? He's just every song I heard from him recently, he young, black, and angry.
But hopefully, if you have 4 hosts, hopefully there will be more like out of the studio type stuff, like more features.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, but this is the thing that killed me. I did a little research on the new host. And when I did a little research on the host, I realized that 3 of the 4 are rappers or singers.
So is this a way of them?
So what I'm saying, Bow Wow, who's a rapper / actor. Okay, Miss Mikey, she's a rapper / singer. I did a little research on her. She has a song called AKA. She's AKA. Didn't agree with her music, but other people might. I'm not dissing none of them. I'm just saying. Shorty the Prince is a rapper. He kind of gutter, got a little boozy-ish.
Really?
I said, Lord, they done brought the hood in 106 in Park.
Why? Like, okay, then you went from
but see, that's what I'm saying.
And AJ, okay, to Terrence and Roxy, who were already a downgrade. Now you're going to 4 people who are worse than Terrence and Roxy.
Because if I tune into the show and every now and then, you pee on yourself, I don't want to hear that. Okay, and I'm not
check out my mixtape.
I'm not saying that they're bad because Shawty the Prince and Pageant, or is that her name? They're actually DJs.
Oh, okay.
In Detroit, so I can see, where you got them, but it's like, out of all the talent out there and out of all the people, you choose 4 and one of them's Bow Wow. Dang, you gotta buy Pampers that bad? Young Money ain't giving you no money. They didn't give you an advancement.
He's still at his concert. He still has to sing that
Bow Wow Wow. I don't.
And then as soon as he gets done, it's like, well, now that's over with.
Let me get my grown man on.
Yeah.
What the world?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm just trying to understand what's going on. I think 106 and Park need to cancel the show. It's just trash. It's just utterly trash. And I understand that you want to keep something alive that was good. Okay, it was good when I was younger. You had AJ, you had Free. They were good. They vibed together. Then they left. Okay, and you tried to revamp it. You did all right, but then it's trash now. I think if they were to do a survey in the black community, I think they'll get probably 1 vote.
They should just probably kill the show.
That's what I'm saying. Just kill the show.
It's a prototype. Shows have prototypes. Like American Bandstand was the prototype of music. They could have another one.
They can bring back Teen Summit to empower black people, to empower the youth, not just black, but to empower the youth.
Yeah,
but I'm too scared they're going to have Lil Wayne and Waka Flocka and all of that. It's like, I don't need all that. That's not going to happen. Speaking of Waka Flocka, he got banned from the whole state of Virginia.
Really?
The whole entire state.
Why?
Banned Waka Flocka, Waka Flocka. That's all he said when they talk. When they asked him a question, he just said, Waka Flocka, Waka Flocka. Oh, gunshot, boom. I'm just saying. Waka Flocka has a great management team. His mama know how to market. Okay, he's rich.
Yeah.
You remember that video they showed where they paid him in fake money?
Oh, yeah, he was so mad.
Anyway, that's it for Get Right, okay? Lace me. I want to be laced right. Lace me and let me know what you think about these topics on Get Right.
Hit us up
on Facebook. Hit us up on Twitter. Chemical_Frenchie. Facebook is just the Chemicals Reaction on utaradio.com. Hit us up on the request line 817-272-2651.